NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers. Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Blaster, 6. You, yellow, green, jack.
Straight to the air they go. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
His kick, a lucky one, off the crossbar and in. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On 2.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd down now, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's a cut for the 1st. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And dose of the hurry up here. Again, it's Burrow. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 20, left, red, drill, green. Black, old, white, white. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
38, 6, mega. Blue stripe, steel, black.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds a man right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Red 52, bright blue, black shot, red, cycle, down.
He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to take this one down at the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On red, ready, ready. 45, white. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Edo blue. Smash, red, grill, green, black, ultra, white, white. Ready?
From the red zone now. Complete out to the right. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the 1st. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw.
And he misses the point after, so this stays the 6-point game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Whittington now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Burrow from the gun. He's got a man left. Trucks a defender. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Going play action here. Burrow bails out of the pocket quick. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Offense in a hurry up here. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. On the left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Slot man motioned over. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Blue gets the handoff. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is caught by Blue. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 13-7 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. Big 13, 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
On the give, it's Blue. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 Thomas. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11.
Play action now, Burrow. Cut out left. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1, ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's get set. Right, 80.
They send a man in motion.
11, 90.
They'll run the toss to Blue. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
11.
And send a receiver left.
Stop.
Here's Burrow. He's got it. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 2, ready?
Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. Third and goal.
Stop.
Blue. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys tie and can take the lead here in the second. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready. Red, yellow, green jack, black shot. Blue, 6, mega.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Set, ready. Red, 38. White, gray, brick, plaster. Smash, red, steel, black. Cut.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Cut.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2.
Blue, 30, green jack. Black shot, Edo blue. Cut.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. They can.
Burrow to the air now. Dialing up a receiver screen. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Throw left side, complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here we go, 4th down, Burrow. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Up the middle, Blue. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Man in motion, out of the slot. Give on 2nd here to Blue. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Third and 1, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Red, yellow, blue.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Yellow, black, ultra. Blue striker.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
To the air on third and long. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Red, yellow, Edo, blue.
They are throwing it again. Caught, nice game left side. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Black ultra. Blaster, blue striker.
Throwing it again here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Done. Stop. 11-90.
One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On 2.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. On 1st down, it's Blue. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set. A 3rd down run with Blue. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
11 MT. Here we go. Stop.
Air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
11 MT. Take. 180. Play high. Hut. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Roster. Six. Green jack. Red. Cycle. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
You're 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Strike. 6-6. Met Blackville. Black shot. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Trail. Here we go. Trail green. Claws red.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Looking quickly here.
Blue stripe. Smash. Red. Eagle silver. White. White.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. Touchdown San Francisco. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Whittington now on the return. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He'll start the drive with Blue. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Burrow out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
You, yellow, black, ultra. Green jack, red, cycle.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
22, steel, black, dog, red. Blaster, 6, 5, 2.
Looking to throw here. Brought in right side by Moore. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go. Blue, 10, black. Smack, red. Black shot. 6, next, square, green. Ready?
Third down from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Sticking to the air here. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Black, yellow, blue. You, yellow, black, old, green, jack. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Third down, they need 7.
Down. Blue, 32, steel, black. Dog, red, blaster, 6.
They'll throw, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Let's go. 52, blue. Slide 2, blue stripe. Smack, red, black shot. Ready?
And they're going for this. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First down, Burrow to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Throw momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Burrow on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, 10. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow hits his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Working quickly here. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Going with blue here. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Offense to the line fast. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
To throw here on first down. He's throwing deep to the left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Again to throw on second. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Shotgun now on third down. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Red cycle. Slide to 6. Mega. Set.
They are throwing it again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
60 red. 60 red. Edo blue. Claws red. Fight. White. Ready.
Looking to throw again on second down. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got third down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
You, yellow, green, jack. Let's go now. Black, blue, field, black. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Caden, realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. One play action here. Burrow headed out right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10.
Here we go.
Back now, pressure coming. And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away, and that brings up third down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw again, it's Burrow. This is caught by Blue. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast. Motioning left is their running back. Desperation time here on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Ready. Black force, smack, red. Blue striker. White, white, red, cycle, red, yellow. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
Ready, set.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Field, black. Green, red. Black shot. White, blue. Blaster, six. Hut, hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green. 6, mega, Edo blue, black ultra, grill green. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Claude red. Ready. 45, smash, red, blue, stripe.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. He will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Yellow, rail, yellow. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He brings it in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Whittington now on the return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And screen here to Blue. Looks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Now to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. sticking in the air. It's Burrow. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. Again, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now it's Blue. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. The defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
On any fourth down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field with the very next series.
They'll work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Yellow, 22. Black top, green back, green. Ready?
Throwing again on second. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10.
30. Edo Blue Blaster. 6. Ready?
From the red zone now. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
50, quick, black, ultra. 6, smash, red.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlight.